that's what he does. Goes from house to house and does practice.
Right.
I think he said he ended up 13th or 17th on the last back. Watch the extension. Make believe it's your hand when you're watching. Make believe it's your hand when you're watching. Extension. That's what I call it. Maybe just. Catch him right in the middle. Right there. See, and the thumb came up.
Right.
And the thumb came up. You finish that atomic? Atomic thing? Isn't that hot? Is it hot for you?
And it made its move to the pocket at about, I don't know, a foot past the cone, so maybe 47 feet. I'm standing on that shot. I was standing on 27 with my feet. I walk pretty straight. So I'm 7 boards inside the center. Now, I'm going to throw, the next one is the Mastermind Genius. Mastermind has been doing great on the tour. They came out with the Genius. It's a hybrid. It gets longer than the Master, be closer to the first cone and be about the same distance from the second cone if you like to see the ball a little bit more skid snappy than what the Yeti Unleashed did, an overall hook.
On the first one, he threw over the third arrow on the left side. And when he stands there, he drifts right. Watch him. Drift.
I know it's a little tough to see, but that one at least a foot longer, if not 2 feet longer, than the previous shot before the ball made the move back to the pocket. So that ball got about 47, 48 feet before it makes a move. Now I'm going to throw the LT, and when we were doing it with this volleyball, they said, all right, we're going to send you a ball, and I told them what I wanted it to do, and they said, well then it's going to have to be in the cover stock, and they developed a new cover stock. The weight block is a very basic cylinder weight block. It's a symmetrical core, so they came up with this terrific cover. Now, when I throw this ball, this one will be very close to the first cone, and if I make a good enough shot, it'll be closer to the second cone. Yet it will still get 3 or 4 feet past that second cone before anything happens. Okay, bad shot. I pulled that one. So let me try and throw another one. Even though the reaction was there, it was still a bad shot. Now you can see how much longer and straighter that ball goes than the first 2 balls. Now, the secret of this bowling ball, first of all, if I take away that cone in the front, I would play the lane a little bit further out. This ball was where I should be. But the other thing about the bowling ball that they didn't even realize was going to happen is that if you lose ball speed, the ball still won't hook early. If I'm going to move up to the first set of dots, it'll slow my ball speed down 2 miles an hour, and the ball will still get past the second cone without any problem. It might overhook in the back, but the first 50 feet will be the same. So now that's 2 miles an hour slower, and obviously it hooked a lot more in the back, but it still got past that cone before that happened. So you're always going to get length. What's so important about that? I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to throw it that slow, and I'm going to move my feet 3 boards to the right, and my eyes 1 board to the right, which in today's standards is not a very big move. If you think about all the real good bowlers that are in the league, they may start out, wherever they're standing and playing 15, and by the end of the night you see them up against the ball return playing 25, and when you're moving 20 boards and 10 with your eyes, that's a big move. A 3-and-1 move is not big. So that little move, because the ball doesn't hook early, even though I'm throwing it slow, puts the ball back in the pocket. And that's pretty much it. You guys start what time? At 7 o'clock? Okay. So if I'm going to do a little bit more, and before I take any questions, I'm going to throw the LT and the unleash, the 2 new balls. I'm going to change my hand position so that I'm going to come off the side a little bit and not hit it as hard with the fingers. So you'll see that the ball is certainly going to go long, but it retains its energy long enough so that the back end reaction will still be good.
Watch the hands. Don't tell Charles. He don't need to know. He likes that Yeti.
You can see what the ball was doing that last 10 feet, even without hitting it hard. And if you're worried about the LT hydroplaning, if you don't think you have enough hand, well, you could always scuff it a little bit. But even so, watch the last 10 feet with that hand position.
Come off the side of it.
Do I have to get wrapped? I used to get wrapped a lot, but the equipment got a lot better. So yeah, you can see what the ball was designed to do. Especially if you like playing the track, you can stay in the track longer with the LT. If you like staying in and getting on it, you've got the other 2 balls to go to. Are there any questions about this stuff or the LT-48?
Could you sub for me?
I'll stick around a while and watch.
I'm with that.
All right, well, I'll be around if you have a question. If not, well, good in the league tonight. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate it.